This video is a continuation of our last week video. If you've not seen that video, you might want to watch it. But hey guys, today we are going to be talking about where nurses are leaving to. Previous video we talked about the reasons why nurses are leaving the profession. I mean, they are not just leaving a country or they are not leaving a specialty, but they're just leaving nursing as a whole. But this video we're going to be talking about where they're going. I threw a question at most of you in the comment section and on my Instagram, and I asked you guys, where exactly are you going if you permanently leave nursing? And I've got your answers here. So we're going to be reading the answers together, and I'm going to be just shaping in my own point of view. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Diogenes. I am a registered nurse, currently still practicing here in Australia. I haven't left the profession yet. And I'll be honest, I don't even know if I'll ever leave nursing. I mean, of course I'll retire, but I feel like if I ever leave nursing, that's me done working for someone. I feel like, nah, if I leave nursing, I'm not going to work for anyone again. I will just be something else, but not working for someone. But you never know. But that's how I feel at the moment. So where are nurses going to? They are going to become a full-time housewives. Like if you are a woman, they go on to be a full-time housewife, mommy's duty, and taking care of a home. For male, I don't know how many males are going to be full-time house husbands, but I know there are some male nurses that are married to like rich wife that they retire them early, so or they make them full-time husbands. You guys are the best. You guys are the one enjoying this nursing. But yeah, people have said they are going to become a full-time housewives, most especially the females. Okay, so yeah, that's where nurses are heading whenever they say, okay, I'm done with nursing profession. So let's go back to the next profession people are leaving nursing for. And I like to say that it all depends on what you love as well and what you intend to do. You don't have to follow this route. In fact, you don't even have to leave nursing. If you are still enjoying nursing, please stay in nursing. Nursing is one of the best professions in the world. It's so flexible. You can change specialties to help you. So you're never stuck in nursing. That's one thing I love about nursing, okay? So yeah. Okay, one person, I'm not going to be mentioning names for confidentiality's sake, okay? So someone said, I'm going over to be a clinical research or digital health. I'll still say it's kind of nursing. It's kind of healthcare per se, but yeah, not bedside nursing. So I get the point. I think clinical research is good. If you know your numbers, if you love like calculations and all that, I think you're going to enjoy clinical research. For digital health, I think it's still more like nursing, but out of the bedside. It's more like you still see patients at home or in the office, but I feel like it's still nursing. And it's a good break from bedside nursing, don't get me wrong, so it's good. Okay, someone says recruitment consultant or HR management. That's good. I mean, if you are into healthcare recruitment, that would be nice, because I've seen job opportunities where they are looking for nurses who are looking to become consultants, like recruitment consultants. So they have to recruit other nurses, or like some more like working for agencies, and your job is just like recruit nurses. So you already know what nursing skills are needed for a particular organization or a particular role. So you, with your nursing background, you can easily become a recruiter for these hospitals or this company. I think that's one of the roles I would go into if I ever want to like leave bedside nursing. So yeah, definitely love it. I love it. Someone says UN medical officer or any job in the UN. United Nations, big fish. Another person said working to get my master's and climb into management. I feel like management is good. However, it's still more of nursing per se, except you're going into management outside healthcare. But if it's in nursing, I've seen our managers sometimes come back to work on the floor, help whenever we are really short. And I think it's still the same nursing burnout, chaos. You still face it. I mean, if not in a higher level, if I'm being honest. Because the pressure up there, sometimes you think the managers are just sitting in their office, but that's not true. Sometimes they are working even harder than you on the floor, just that you don't see it. But it's a good way to move off the bedside if you're feeling exhausted from the bedside. So go for it, okay? Someone says project management. Very good. You can also do project management for companies like hospital organizations. It's good, okay? But I don't know. anything that has to do with IT, I don't know if this brain I mean, I know if I put my mind to it, I will get it, but I don't think this brain is ready for all those stress. You see all this data analysis. Someone also mentioned data analysis. I see all these tech things. It's sweet to say, but I feel it's very difficult. Okay, like I feel like the numbers, the statistics, the calculations, the information gathering is just like when I was in nursing school during statistics, I would always like, I hate statistics. I don't like statistics. Anything that has to do with, I mean, no, it's not my thing. But yeah, it's good if you love it, okay? Someone says, I want to do a DEX job where I sit all day. This standing for 12 hours is making me age faster. Girl, it was when I came to Australia and working just 8 hours that I realized that 12 hours is actually a terrible thing. Like, it feels like, oh, just do 3 days and then I'm off for 4 days. My girl, you use 2 full days. I mean, let me speak for myself. If I do 3 long days, I use 2 full days to recover, and still my feet will be aching me so bad. So while I know that the 8-hour shift, it means you have to come into work more frequently. I mean, it depends on your hours per week anyway. Some people come on 4 times a week, or some people come 5 times a week. Depends if you get clinic jobs, you have to go in Monday to Friday. But the 8 hours is super. You go home, like sometimes I do 7 till 3:30, and then I come back home. The whole day is still there for me to do what I want to do. I still get a chance to catch up if I want to go to the bank or do something. Like, the whole day is not wasted all. But whenever I'm doing those 12 hours, I feel like the whole day is wasted. And here in Australia, there are times you can do 10 hours. Anytime I do 10 hours now, like I do 10 hours in once in 3 months or once in 4 months. Anytime I do that 10 hours, I feel really, really exhausted. Like, I feel like I can't stand anymore. So I don't blame you. Anything DEX job, I think just look into DEX job. What can I lay my hands on? Mostly work from home job, digital health jobs. Most of them are DEX job majority of the time. Some of the mental health roles, especially in Australia, you can easily get work from home job. So that's like most like DEX job. But yeah. Someone says, I may leave it again to do cosmetic nursing, Botox, filler, aesthetics. I feel like it's still part of nursing, but you're not seeing the sick people. You're seeing people that, beautiful people who just want to enhance their beauty. So it's a positive vibe. It's positive all around. You don't get that. You get to work on your own terms, especially if you open your own clinic. Like here in Australia, cosmetic nurses can open their own clinic. I mean, even in the UK, you can open your clinic. You have license. You just have to look for a provider to prescribe your medications for you. Or if you're a nurse practitioner, you can prescribe your medication for yourself. I feel like it's something I would love to do. I don't know if I'll do it, but it's one of those things I've put my mind to. Oh, that's not a bad thing. I can actually see myself doing it. So yeah, cosmetic nursing, Botox, filler, but make sure you know your anatomy, your facial anatomy. Make sure you know. In fact, I trust the nurses. We already know these things. You just need to brush up and be good. Once you're good, you have a good portfolio. I know of a nurse that makes like what I make in 2 weeks. She makes it in a day. I'm not even kidding. She's here in Australia. She's done so much. Like, she's very popular. She has good portfolio, and that's the thing with cosmetic. You need to build your portfolio. People need to know you, trust you, and refer you to their friends. They need to see evidence of your work in other places, because nobody's going to give you their face to do a Botox or a filler and then you mess it up, okay? So you need to be very good and build your portfolio with time. The money doesn't come immediately you start. You have to be years in the industry before you can really see the fruits. But when you start, when you build your name, when you build your brand, you're going to make so much money, I tell you. Especially if you live here in Sydney, because the population here in Sydney is young people that are, so definitely. Someone says leadership outside the world, planning on this. Perfect, honestly. Okay, someone said radiology. I don't know if you mean radiology nursing or radiology as a course on its own. I still feel it's more of still nursing per se, but it's definitely outside the bedside, so not too bad. Okay, someone said tech. I mean, tech is a very broad word. Which of the tech department are you going into? Please carry me along. Please, you should teach me this tech. Someone says travel nursing. Travel nursing is still nursing. Okay, the only thing is you're going to different parts of the world or different part of states or hospitals every time to work. Short contracts like 3 weeks up to 6 months, as the case may be. But I feel it's still nursing, and the only good thing about the travel nursing is the pay is usually better. and you don't get to deal with the same management all the time, so or the same colleagues all the time. So if you work in a place for 6 weeks or 8 weeks and you don't like them, you move. If you like them, you can extend your contract. So that's one thing I love about the travel nursing. And then you can decide when to work and you can decide when not to work. Finally, someone is talking about something I can do comfortably: real estate. Guys, I love real estate. I mean, I've just had this fascination about houses, flipping houses, how much investment properties can go up in years. And I see myself doing that at a point in my life, either full time or on the side, or just invest in it, flip houses and all that. I love it, especially in Australia. I feel like the real estate market is booming. I actually follow a nurse who left nursing. She's still a nurse. I mean, as long as once a nurse, always a nurse, except you lose your license. Even if you lose your license, you still have your degree in nursing, right? Okay, so follow a nurse who left nursing for real estate and she's killing it. I mean, she's doing amazing, and honestly, I envy her. I don't know if I have the mind to do that, but it's good. Okay, Oraku. What's Oraku? I know Oraku, like, is it queen? Tell me, Igbo people, please tell me, what does Oraku mean? Somebody said she wants to be an Oraku. I think it's queen or something. But yeah, these are all your answers on what people are looking at leaving nursing for. These lists are not exhaustive. People are leaving nursing to become content creators. If you know my friend, her name is Nurse Glory. She is a big one. She's a fish. She's made it big on the content creator space, and how much that lady makes, I can't even tell you. But what she makes, if you hear it, you're gonna clean your camera and start creating content. But people have left nursing for content creator full time. I don't know if I was able to do it. I don't have that big platform yet. I make money from social media, but I don't know if it's enough to sustain me as a full-time job. It does part-time, thank God. However, it's still a process, okay? It takes time. It takes you building your community. Please, guys, invite people to my YouTube. Invite people to this channel so that I can grow and maybe one day just become a full-time content creator. I mean, who doesn't love it? Like, do you know what it means to just sit down, talk on the camera, and then you get paid? I mean, good. And now content creation has grown so big that there are loads of platforms paying. TikTok is paying, Facebook is paying, Twitter or X is paying, YouTube Gold is paying, and it's not paying. Snapchat is paying. I don't know. I don't do Snapchat, so I don't really know much about Snapchat anymore. I used to do Snapchat, but when I got married, I just stopped. So yeah, most platforms are monetized, and you can easily monetize your content and get paid for them. Aside that, you can work with brands. If you're a content creator, UGC creator, you can make so much money, like affiliate marketing. Guys, the internet is gold mile. Please look for one. Even you don't have to show your face, as long as you can be anonymous, you can create faceless accounts and make your money, okay? So yeah, that's another thing people are going into. If you have other ideas, let me know. It's very hard to see a nurse leave nursing to become an engineer. I've seen nurses go from nursing to medicine. I've seen nurses go from nursing to something else in the healthcare field, but it's very hard for them to leave nursing and go into other professional jobs like engineering, construction. But all those ones are also good, but it just means you have to go back to school for 4 years to do a degree again. And for most nurses, we just want something like short courses to just do top up with our BSc, something that our BSc is able to just help us go further and just get a master. Like if you have a BSc in nursing, you can do Master of Social Work. It's just 2 years, and then you can become a social worker. Social workers here in Australia earn good money, I think above 100k per year. And the job, as much as I've heard, is not as stressful as nursing. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard. And people can go into early childhood educator. If you are here in Australia, it's quite easy. You just do the certificate in early childhood and you'll be able to get a job, especially with your nursing background. Because you know, children, they are our babies. Like, you are a people person, you have this idea of taking care of people. So early childhood educator is something you can look into, and yeah, they do earn good money, like above 100k as well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you are also looking at moving to any of these things I have mentioned. And if you want more detailed videos on courses that people can go into, let me know, and I'm happy to do a part 2 of this. But on top of my head and on top of what people have said in the comment section, these are the professions or the occupations nurses are leaving to. And that is it for me. I'll see you guys later. Okay, please don't forget to like this video, comment and share with your friends. Drag them out of nursing. No, nursing is good. Please, we need nurses. So if you love nursing, please stay nursing. I beg you. And me, I'm gonna stay nursing. Yeah, will I do you? Will you? Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.